Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, so for everyone who joined us in our recap with Ricky Cornish talking about the Real Housewives of Orange County, well, thank you. And if you didn't, then definitely go be a part of the replay crew. But in the meantime, we're back to talk about the fact that Alex Baskin, who is one of the executive producers of so many different franchises when it comes to Bravo, I love when he gives a good interview and he's talking about Vanderpump Rules and he's giving information that we weren't aware of. Vanderpump Rules was actually almost canceled literally right before Scandival. Scandival saved Vanderpump Rules and the paychecks and the wallets of these cast members on the heels of a nasty affair. Well, we're going to get into it. So before we do, you guys know how this works. Do all the YouTube things, smash the like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So this article came out on Deadline, and I thought it was a pretty good one. Honestly, this is Alex Baskin over here in the corner, as you can see, and this is the Vanderpump Rules cast, but yeah, this one is wild to me. Now, before we get into the article, it's interesting that he's confirming this, but Jason used to say to me, like, Vanderpump Rules is going to be canceled soon. Like, it's coming to an end. It's not as interesting. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Not as interesting. I love the cast of Vanderpump Rules, at least most of them. And I thought that they were always pretty interesting. And I'm friends with a good amount of them. So I don't want anybody to lose their job. But then I thought, sometimes like Pirates of the Caribbean or even The Hills, like once certain shows have like hit maybe 10 seasons or maybe 5, 8, I don't know. They like to end things on a high note because that's the good way to go out, as opposed to just watching the ratings slowly decline. I don't think Vanderpump Rules is going anywhere anytime soon. But wait, let's get into it. Vanderpump Rules EP Alex Baskin moves into true crime and scripted what? He's dishing on the new season. All right. This is kind of what he was saying about everything. Now, Bravo fans need not despair. Alex will continue to work on a slew of existing shows. He's doing this thing called 32 Flavors, which if you guys don't know, then we'll just kind of cover this really quick. Baskin has set up 32 Flavors, an ice cream pun, to develop and produce a range of unscripted, scripted, and feature film projects, including a true crime podcast, Once Upon a Con, that he hopes to adapt for TV, and horror satire Skill House starring Bryce Hall and 50 Cent. All right. Bravo fans need not despair, though, as Baskin will continue to work on a slew of his existing shows. 32 Flavors will co-produce Vanderpump Rules, which is filming its 11th season following the Scandival ratings bonanza. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and The Real Housewives of Orange County and Baskin will executive produce Botched for E! Okay, and Love and Fair Hope for Hulu. I wanted to figure out how to transition and split my time between the shows and be able to be completely free to develop whatever I want. It's really fun to move outside your lane. All right. Well, we just want to get to Vanderpump Rules. Alex has been shooting the latest season of Vanderpump Rules since June, following the rating success of season 10, thanks to the scandal that saw Tom Sandoval cheat on his co-star Ariana Madix with co-star Rachel Leviss. I love that they call her Rachel now. He said that it's a worthy follow-up to last season. The timing of Scandival happened to have been perfect. It was insane and proof that there can still be a monoculture. The story of Vanderpump is one of survival more than anything. We were coming off a really tough 9th season, and we had the cast firings before the season, and there was a low energy season during the pandemic. To the network's credit, they gave us another run, and we had a resurgence anyway. The show films for about 12 weeks for a season, and Baskin said that the cast, which also includes the likes of Lala Kent, Tom Schwartz, James Kennedy, Katie Maloney, Sheena Shea, Ali Luber, and Lisa Vanderpump, is so game to tell their story. He admitted that they are shooting with Sandoval and Ariana and are figuring out the future with Raquel. There's one that we're still figuring out even this deep into production. Otherwise, we've been filming with the others, and it was a situation that involved the entire group, so the aftermath was felt by everyone. All right. Reality docuseries are he's saying they're a beast. The Real Housewives franchise continues to be popular, and obviously the Kardashians family are still an interest with their Hulu show, but it has been tough to break new shows. We're at a point where the buyers are trying to figure out a different version of these types of shows. There's an investment and a commitment in docuseries that is really rare, but your goal can't just to have a franchise. There was a period where everyone thought if you could just come up with a title with a colon and you were okay, but it's more difficult than that. The lesson from any of these shows is that you pull in the right personalities that are interesting in the right context, and you can really pull in viewers, not just over the course of the season, but over the course of many. I'm curious too, though, like, especially with him saying, yeah, it was coming to an end. Like, was it ever coming to an end before that? But I have a feeling after season 11, that's not going to be the case anymore. I wanted to share this with you guys. There's a couple of things, and these, of course, are sort of like blind items, but people who have been at CERT, and there are some videos that I'm going to share with you as well. This one, though, Bravo and Cocktails came out with and said, guys, I'm at Tom Tom and they're filming. I'm staring at Jack 6 feet. Sandoval is 100% filming with all of them, just physically ran into them. All right. Okay. So we physically ran into them. This is the one, though. This is the one that I really want to get into because this is also wild. Hey, peeps. So I went to CERT last night for See You Next Tuesday, and it was amazing. I need to spill about my experience. First off, James was amazing at DJing. He's so fun. You can tell he was in his element. Second, they were filming scenes for the next season, and majority of the cast was at the table. I saw Ariana. Okay. Lala, Sheena, and Ali together at the table next to James' DJ booth, and it looked a little intense. No sign of Tom or Katie. I can confirm the rumors going on that the cast, they do seem upset with Ariana. I couldn't hear what they were talking about, but it did look like Sheena and Lala were having an intense conversation. James, halfway through his performance, also left the DJ booth and went over to their table and was visibly irritated. Not sure what about, but it did look like Ali was trying to calm him down. He wasn't yelling or anything. I had multiple interactions with the cast, which was cool. And when I first arrived at the restaurant, Ariana, Lala, and Sheena were standing outside taking photos with fans next to James' DJ booth. Okay. And it looked a little intense you can see that it kind of continues on. But I feel like they're kind of telling us the same thing over and over, letting us know the girls are not getting on with Ariana right now. And I don't think it's that they're not getting on with Ariana, Jesus. I don't think that it's not that they're not getting on with her. I think that it's easy to get a little jealous and be like, well, I got cheated on too. Why not me? Why am I not getting Duracell, Love Island, Dancing with the Stars? Why am I not going to the White House? And I get it. And we're not judging anybody for being a little jelly belly over it. You are talking about a cast of people who Andy Cohen said himself, and I love the cast of Vanderpump Rules. This is not a diss on anyone. But to be a reality TV star, you have to have a little bit of narcissism and an ego. And Andy Cohen said this, not me, okay? I'm not attacking anyone. But with that, of course, if you already operate that way, you're going to get in your feelings a little bit. You literally get paid to get in your feelings. So this is why I am not shocked if the cast has certain feelings about Ariana's recent success. And also, I feel like Lala and Stassi kind of covered this on Stassi's podcast, Straight Up with Stassi. But guys, I want to hear what you think. So go ahead and comment below. Let us know. And more importantly, before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.